Hello, comic book junkies. It's the Frog Queen here, and I'm coming at you with another comic book review. This is hilarious. I was just setting up things, trying to get my lighting right, and realized that the camera had been rolling the entire time, and I was dancing around to Letters to Cleo, of all things, this band from like '94. That wasn't particularly good then and isn't particularly good now. So it came on my playlist and I was dancing to it, and yeah, that was all recorded. I'm not sharing it. Wow, what an embarrassing moment. Anyway, today I'm talking about Something's Killing the Children. I finally got caught up on a bunch of series that I had started reading that had debuted this fall, and I got behind, and so I was like, I had like three odd issues of a whole bunch of different series I had to read and get caught up on. So I did that yesterday. I've been really sick. I did mention this before. I was able to put makeup on to cover up some of what makes me look so sick. Basically, I have shingles, and it's not on my face, but just being sick had like made my face look really, really gaunt and broken out and red, and this, just being sick, you look awful when you're sick. So I covered it up. I was able to cover it up today, no problem. So it's still like you can still see some of it, but it's better. It's better. So we've got our Tea North. This is the classic black carbonated iced tea, my favorite, sugar-free. I'm not allowed to have sugar, which sucks, which means goodbye beer. I miss you already. But we always have our iced tea. And we're going to dive into another comic book review. So, Something's Killing the Children. I believe I had written about it. I talked a little bit about it after I initially read issue 1. And I do like this series. My mic is on. Okay, thank God. Oh, I'm just a mess today. I like this series. Initially, I really was interested in it. I love the artwork. And I thought, I like Monster of the Week kind of stuff. I like monster stuff. And there were some really intriguing things like, for instance, we've got Slaughter. Her name is Slaughter, that's her last name, Erica Slaughter. And she's the blonde girl who's come to deal with whatever's eating the children, which is a monster of some sort. And you get the impression that there are lots of other monsters too. But she was initially a really interesting character, and in like issue 2, she was caught talking to this stuffed octopus, which I think has some kind of magical beast inside of it or something. But reading further into it, I think I'm up to, I just finished issue 4, so I'm all caught up, I believe. Issue 5 comes out on the 29th of January, so not too long from now. So does issues for a bunch of really good stuff, actually. Anyways, they're all coming out at the end of the month, which is really weird for me. But anyway, I guess the holidays screw things up for everybody. I kind of lost interest. And the last 2 issues, 3 and 4, they really didn't go anywhere. They didn't solve anything, and they didn't make you feel like anything was going to be solved. It was a lot of interaction between the cops and Erica Slaughter and, suspect. Oh my God, that's hard to say. And I just felt it was a little stagnant, and we didn't really see any monsters. There was another killing at the very beginning of one of the issues, but, we didn't really get anywhere. We've completely lost the girl that we saw in the early issue 1, I believe it was, who was sitting in the, what do you call it, the cart, oh my God, what do you call it? Radio flyer is what keeps coming to mind. Stupid wagon. And she's sitting in there, and she's like missing an eye. She's got an eye patch. She's like amputated limbs, and we haven't seen her again. We don't know who she is or where she is. So that sucks. Like just some of the really interesting stuff that was going on in the first issue that really like caught my attention as since not really been brought up. And there's these really boring characters like the cops are pretty, to me, like uninteresting, and they're taking up a lot of the space. But yeah, I would like some more of that cool stuff we were hinting at in the first issue. Because we did get to see a little bit of monster stuff here and there, but it's not enough. Like, after issue 1 and 2 kind of covered it, and then issue 3 and 4 was kind of not really. I think we got one panel of monster. Anyway, I mean, is that a complaint? Okay, it's a complaint for me, because I like horror and sci-fi and all that stuff, and I like seeing crazy monsters and crazy things that come out of the imaginations of disturbed individuals who write comics. Like, that's what I want. I just assume everybody who writes comics is somewhat disturbed. Everyone that I talk to is pretty disturbed. But so am I, so it works out fine. I don't know. I don't know about this series. I mean, of course I'm going to finish it. I can't remember if it's an ongoing series. Let's look that up right now, because I'm doing this just on the fly. Something's killing the children. And let's see, is it an ongoing? Doesn't say there. Doesn't say there. For some reason, I'm thinking it is an ongoing series, but I'd rather have someone confirm that. And sometimes, you know, a lot of these places, they're like, or a lot of these series, they do one arc, like 1 to 5, 1 to 6 issues, and then they see how it goes. And if it's sold really well and is really popular, they'll turn it into an ongoing. But I don't see ongoing series. Maybe that'll bring something up. Yes, here it is. It was released. Something is killing the children is now an ongoing series, and this is as of. Can you tell me what the date on this is? December 19th. So they just decided. That's good. That's cool. See, I told you. It depends on how it sells, and then it just turns. If it gets really popular, it turns into something else. And that's going to change things, I think, in terms of where the story is going. And maybe that's why the pace kind of slowed down. I don't know. For me, it slowed down. Did it slow down for you? How do you feel about it? I mean, I just binged 3 issues, and that's how I'm feeling right now. But yes, the end of the month you can grab issue 5. I'll definitely be grabbing it. It's not a bad series. It's really good, honestly. It's just the last 2 issues are not as exciting in comparison to the first 2, and that always kind of drags me down. That's where you lose readers, because everybody's always up for reading issue 1 if you can hook them with issue 1. But if you start to lag too much, and I didn't even feel like there was a lot of good character development going on or real meaningful things really going on. Maybe I'm just not reading into it and I'm missing something. Maybe it'll all make sense in the next issue. But I just didn't feel like the last 2 issues really presented a lot of real concrete, hardcore things. They did introduce a new character, which I'm not going to spoil. But, I mean, again, it was all very alluded to in things, and, you know, I don't know. There was a lot of setting up, I guess, and too much setup can really lose people, and that's kind of how I felt about it. Being said, I'm going to stick with it because that's what I do. But, you know, as a casual reader, or for casual readers, I don't know if they're going to be willing to stick with something like that. Most people don't. A lot of people, like, just drop issues, drop series once they feel like they're not going in the direction that they want to, or they're not getting their bang, their yayas. Yeah. Don't know. Yayas? Why not? Sure, Amy. It's fine. We're not editing this, by the way. I'm just going to throw it up, so. Be what it is, I guess. It is what it is. Other than that, I don't know. I really don't know. I mean, there's monsters killing children. We got that. What else is the story here? We got a guy who lost a sister, I believe, to one of the monsters, but doesn't believe in monsters, and, you know, we think Erica is killing the children, so she gets arrested, and there's a time-wasting period of several pages. Yeah. I don't know. Tell me what you think. I'm interested to know what you guys think about this. And are you happy that it's an ongoing series, or did you want a self-contained story that just kind of wraps all up very quickly? How do you feel about that? I love the artwork. I love James Tynion. Fantastic. But yeah, let's pick it up, guys. Anyways, I think I rambled enough for one day. So until next time, read something good. Bye.